Hi guys, it's day 10 of Savor at Home, and tonight we're trying something very near and dear to my heart. This is my first true love. We're going to be trying Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. This is actually the original bottle that I bought like a million years ago for I think $90 at the liquor store, and I'm pretty sure you can get it for under 60 now. But this was a bottle that you had to know the guy who worked at the liquor store in order to get access to the attic stash, and this is when I first truly loved whiskey. So Elijah Craig is one of my favorites, and if you don't want to pick up the barrel proof, just picking up the regular small batch is a wonderful entry-level bourbon for sure. Now, barrel proof means that this is bottled at what they mature it at what they age at. That's 64% ABV for this release. It's not always the same, interestingly enough. It depends on the batch. But yeah, this one is 64% alcohol. So pretty high proof. So they bottle it as it comes out of the cask and don't add any water to it at all. So Elijah Craig is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. So it's made in Kentucky. It's made from at least 51% corn. This is actually 78% corn. 10% rye and 12% malted barley. And then it's matured in new charred American oak barrels for at least 2 years. Their small batches are matured for at least 12 years. At least that's what they say. So 12 years, and it is a nice dark, rich color there. They say small batch. Now for each distillery, that's kind of whatever you want it to be. There's no real laws against what a small batch can and can't be. And for the Heaven Hill Distillery, which makes Elijah Craig, that is less than 200 barrels at a time. So Elijah Craig is, the actual guy, Elijah Craig, has been deemed the father of bourbon. And he is credited with why we char American oak barrels for making bourbon. There's a number of different theories of why we do this. He's not always a part of those theories. But the one that involves Elijah Craig is that there was a fire in his mill. He was a distiller. There was a fire in his mill and it charred the insides of the barrels, and he decided to make bourbon anyways, or age the bourbon anyways in those charred barrels. And what came out was a delicious, rich, very caramely bourbon, and they decided like, oh, this is a great idea. Happy accident, right? So that's a cool little story that goes along with Elijah Craig. But of course, that's just a folk tale, and who really knows what the real reason is. Lots more theories that go along with that. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead. I think I've touched on everything. Let's try it. So immediately on the nose, there is so much caramel and vanilla. And there's there's a specific chocolate bar at Trader Joe's that has like a fish on the front, but it's a salted caramel chocolate bar, and this nose is just like that. It's got a little bit of like a floral thing to it as well. A hint of butter pickle. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Some toffee and butterscotch going on in there too. Yeah, very flavorful. So especially with cask strength spirits, if you get your nose in there and really deeply inhale, you're gonna blow out your nose. Let the aromas come to you. It's got a lot of volatiles in it, so it will make its way up, especially in the Glencairn, that'll get funneled up into your nose. So go gentle. Oh yeah, that's really tasty. Okay, let's go ahead and try. Mm. So there's a little bit of spice, a little bit of cinnamon, it's lots and lots of caramel and vanilla. It's really sweet, and because it is so high proof, you do have to let it sit on your tongue for a while because you get that warming sensation immediately. And you need to let all of those alcohol vapors volatilize off. Otherwise, you'll just be, you know, heat all the way down. Oh, but that is really, really delicious. There's a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of oakiness to this as well. But yeah, bourbons are known for having a lot of that caramel in there, and this definitely does some salted caramel. I love Elijah Craig. I think it's a great bourbon. So yeah, you should go ahead and pick some up. But thanks, guys.